I'm going to show you how to use this calendar money tracker that I made and how to customize it a little bit more to whatever you want to do with it. So first you're going to start on the Start Here tab, and in column B, you're going to enter in the categories that you want to track. So in this example, I'm going to set up this template like a spending tracker. So I'm going to put in the categories that I typically spend. And then you're going to choose your start date. So I'm going to put today's date, and then below it's going to give you all the starts of the month, and this will come into play later. Next, I'm going to go to the tracker tab, and you can see I already have some pre-filled transactions, and I have this little chart here to just kind of help you visualize where you're spending money. In this example, 78% of the money that I spent is going towards gas, but you can enter in dates. So I'm going to put today, and I'm going to select my category. This list here generates from whatever you enter on this tab. And you can have up to 3,000 different selections, but I don't think anyone needs that many. No. So for coffee, let's say I spent $6, and you can see that we now have a little coffee category, and it is 6% of my total spending for what I've entered on this tracker. I'm going to enter in some more just fake transactions. So let's say on the first that I got groceries and I spent $39. And let's say on the third, I ate out, even though I just got groceries, and spent $20. So you can see how this pie chart has changed to show the breakdown of my spending. That $20 is now 13% of my dining out, coffee is 3.9%, groceries 36%. Just a fun little visual to see where your money's going. Now on the calendar tab, you can change the month, and the month selections here are based off of the date that you enter as your start date. These are 12 months from your start date, including the month of your start date. So you can see here that it's summing up the total amount that I spent on any given day, and it also highlights the current day for you. So we're going to go back real quick. It says that on Sunday, June 1st, I spent $39. I'm going to go and just sort this so it's a little bit easier to read. And here it is, $39 on June 1st. I'm going to put in a second transaction for the 4th so you can see how it sums things up. Let's say in addition to getting coffee, I also went shopping and spent $12. So when we go back to the calendar, the total should be $18 for the 4th. And here you see it, $18 spent on the 4th. In addition to summing up your spending by day, I also have it set up to sum the total spent for the month so that you can see how much you're spending and how much you spent in prior month as well. So let's say instead of tracking my spending, I wanted to use this to track how much money I was making from different side hustles. So I would go to the Start Here tab, and I would enter in all the different side hustles that I'm doing. So for me, it would be Facebook Marketplace, Poshmark, Etsy, garage sales, KDP, Amazon affiliate, and I'm going to leave the rest empty for now. And then I'm just going to quickly change my start date since I'm going to be loading in some old data. So here I'm going to enter in all of my earnings for my different side hustles. And as you can see, this is a lot of really small transactions on the same day, and is what made it difficult for me to keep track of my totals for the day, and is the entire reason that I made this. So you can see on this little chart right here that 41% of my money is coming from Facebook Marketplace, 24% is coming from data annotation, 20% of my total has come from a garage sale, 2.9% from a random settlement check that I got in the mail, 7.6% from Etsy, and 3.7% from Poshmark. And then once we go to the calendar, we can look at any given month and see how much I made that month. So in April, I made $313.07. I started tracking on the 10th, and since I had started tracking, there was only 3 days where I didn't make any extra money that month. Shout out to Etsy for that. Let's go look at May. I made a total of $193.18. I only had 3 days where I didn't make any money. And then now that we're in June, I can see that I made $127 on Sunday, on Monday, and $50 on Tuesday, and that today is Wednesday the 4th. So that's basically it. Let me know if you have any questions. Right now it is set to a Monday start, but I think I'll upload one for a Sunday start soon, and maybe in a few different colors as well. Thanks for watching.